All right, we're going to be starting out our new unit on waves. And so we first have to start out with just some basic vocabulary about waves. So I've diagrammed a wave and our four basic vocabulary words and placed it into my portfolio in Seesaw. So you are welcome to go and visit that and draw your own diagram. So the four words here. So I've drawn a red wave. And the top of the wave, you may have heard this from ocean vocabulary, but that's the crest. The bottom of the wave is the trough. And then from the beginning of the wave till we return to the beginning is one wavelength. So that can be measured in many different ways. You could start where it crosses the midline, goes up to the crest, comes down, crosses the midline through the trough, and returns to the midline. That would be one wavelength. I could also measure it from crest to crest or trough to trough. All of those will get you the same measurement. The last one is amplitude. Amplitude is half the total wave height, all right? The wave height would be from crest to trough. Amplitude, though, is from our midline to the top, the crest, or midline to the bottom or the trough, okay? So those are the four words. So I'm going to take you over briefly over here. We've set up a brand new Bitmoji classroom to deal with waves. And on our introduction to waves, I have described the three basic types of waves that we're going to be working with: water waves, transverse waves, and longitudinal waves. And I also put a link here to show you those wave characteristics. All right. So a longitudinal wave, these are waves where the particles are moving in the same direction as the wave longitudinally. So you can see the little red dot moving back and forth, and while the wave moves also back or from left to right, but in the same direction. A transverse wave, notice the particles here jumping up and down, while the wave seems to move from left to right. This would be similar to people jumping up and down in a sports stadium, while you seem to watch a wave move all the way around the stadium. The third type, a water wave, is actually a combination of transverse and longitudinal, where the particles, some of the particle motion is up and down, some of the particle motion is left to right, resulting in a circular motion along the surface. Notice deeper down, there is no particle motion from a wind-driven sort of wave. All right, so those are the three types of waves: water waves, transverse waves, and longitudinal waves. And then we've also talked about some vocabulary about crest and trough, wavelength, and amplitude. All right, so your assignment for today is over in Seesaw, and you go to activities as normal, and it's called wave characteristics. In this case, what I want you to do is define and diagram the three types of waves, and that can be a picture as well as words. That would be best for each of the three types. So that is what we did today. I will see you next time.